We'd go in the library and we'd lay in the carpet there in the hot summer, and there's air conditioning, and we'd read books, especially places, different places. And we knew we wanted to go, but we didn't know how. It was a very sheltered community, you know. We barely ventured outside of our barrio. The church was a focal point in the community, as well as the school. And it was a very fun place to grow up in. We had a lot of adventures, a lot of fun and all that, but at the same time, there's a lot of danger there. And we had a lot of gangs in our neighborhood where they called them pachucos, precursors to modern day gangbangers. That was my barrio. My father was a hard taskmaster and very hard to please. Because my father was just like all the other fathers. They were tyrants. We were just tired of it. We wanted to leave and get away, become our own persons, make our own decisions. I went ROTC for 4 years. I was on the drill team where we did fancy marching. I was on a rifle team where we competed against the other schools. And my dad and my uncle were also in the service. My older brother had been in the Marine Corps. He just come home from Korea, and he had all kinds of stories to tell us about Korea and the service and all that. And we thought that the Navy would, or joining the Navy would give us an opportunity to see something else. We couldn't wait for our last semester of school so we could continue our journey and we could bust them doors open and see what was really out there. It was resistance from my dad. He thought I was young and immature and not worth the hoot. It's my mom that insisted. Don't you know that he wants to get away from you? Don't you know that he wants to become a man and you want to keep him a boy? But the true transformation came when the whole door was bust open and we were free to go. You know, at first you're apprehensive. You're put in a barracks with 80 guys from all over, you know, black people and white people and Oriental people and wow, and everybody talking different and everybody looking different and everybody having the little quirks and different habits because of their upbringing or ethnicity or whatever. And you stick to your corner, you stick with your buddies, stick with who you know, that kind of thing. And then it just evolves. And you have to work with other people and then you come out of your shell a little bit more. So they were rowdy youngsters and our company was in turmoil. We were constantly punished. So they took away everything to make us conform and still our company was a bunch of goof-offs. And in between all these goof-offs, I excelled. I had been 4 years ROTC. I knew everything about marching and soldiering. And you know how to march? I said, yeah, teach these yahoos how to march. So I taught all the guys how to march. The guys all voted me the honor man of the company. And they had 12 companies. And each one of us honor men competed for the highest honor of the recruits. It was called the American Spirit of Honor Medal. I won the medal. That was the top recruit in my company. It's one of the other reasons that I joined the Navy, because my Uncle Sam took me to a lot of those places that I wanted to see. I wasn't 21 years old yet, and I was halfway around the world. You name it, Hong Kong, Australia, Hawaii, the Philippines, Japan, China. When you're my age, you've had hundreds of different events, from births to deaths. I figured when I first came out of the cocoon, that was a time that changed everything. I've seen a lot of wonderful, wondrous places, and it's eye-opening, and it's thrilling to me to be at these places that I had only read about. Bottom line, people say, well, which are your favorite places in the world? I said, probably New Orleans would be 5, maybe New York City is in there, and maybe Paris, San Francisco. They said, whoa, but what is your favorite? I says, right here. I think I live in the best city, in the best country, in the best state, in the best country in the whole world. Right here.